Hi everyone. We are now concentrating on chapter 4 in our textbook, and chapter 4 is dealing with communication apprehension. Sometimes I don't even want to spend much time on this. Do you know why? Because it makes people more nervous when they hear that other people are nervous about giving a speech, and yet communication apprehension is real. Some people literally feel as though they would rather die than give a speech. That should not be the case. But when you think about it, public speaking is a pretty vulnerable situation. Why is it vulnerable? Think about that for a moment. Well, first of all, you're standing up in front of other people and you're sharing a message with them. So you're completely exposed, so to speak. Not just physically, but what you're thinking is exposed. How you move is exposed. Your comfort level in even giving a speech is exposed. Everything about the situation is exposing, if you will. There are actually two types of communication apprehension. And the truth is, being a little bit frightened before you present yourself is actually a very good thing. But you want the first kind of communication apprehension. You want facilitative stage fright. You want to be able to be nervous enough that you have prepared well, but not so nervous that you cannot even deliver your remarks without fainting. The other type of communication apprehension is called debilitative communication apprehension. And I want to tell you something that I hope encourages you. In more than 25 years of teaching public speaking, I have only ever had one student tell me that they cannot speak in front of a class of 20 students. One. And I have had thousands of students over the years. So I think that's pretty encouraging because it tells us that most of us can get through this. Now with COVID-19, I've been teaching online. So students have been making videos of themselves and submitting them instead of speaking in front of the class. Now, that's a very different environment, and yet it's really a useful environment because right now I'm speaking on a video and I have no idea how big my audience may be. Maybe thousands of people will watch this video. And so on the one hand, it's a little easier if I'm afraid of seeing people in an audience, but I actually really like having my audience in front of me because I feel like we can do a lot of nonverbal interactions, which we will get to. But here are some tips to reduce your nervousness. First of all, practice. One of the main reasons why students don't do as well in this course as you could is because I know that you wrote this speech that you're going to give in your class and you've given it exactly one time. No. Practice. You know, the iPhone that I'm speaking to right now is one of the handiest, most efficient public speaking practice tools that have ever been created. It used to be that I had to lug in on my shoulder a big VHS videotape recorder so that I could record my students. I don't do that anymore because you have a pocket camera in your purse, in your pocket. If you have a smartphone, you have a public speaking studio. So practice. Get to know what you look like and sound like in front of a camera. And if you don't like it, do it again. Also, simply prepare well. By using the tips in this textbook, the steps, you will be able to make a much better public speech because you will follow a format of organizing your speech and presenting it clearly. Also in this class, when you present a speech, I approve your outline ahead of time. So I give you tips on making your speech better, your transitions more smooth. And so by the time you record your speech, you should feel very confident that you have a solid speech, you have a good outline, and that you're ready to go. So speak up, speak well, and do the thing that fears you if you are afraid of public speaking. Do you know why? Because I know you can do it, and I know you can be effective. And the value in being able to present yourself far outweighs the fear in actually doing it.